Queen Elizabeth II was one of the most iconic monarchs in modern history. Her life spanned nearly a century of profound social, political, and technological change. She had become the longest reigning monarch in British history and a beloved symbol of continuity for millions worldwide. Born in 1926, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor's birth was not widely celebrated, as she was not initially expected to ascend the throne. She was third in line, following her uncle Edward, Prince of Wales, and her father, Prince Albert, Duke of York. The seismic shift in Elizabeth's destiny came in 1936. Her grandfather, King George V, died, and her uncle Edward VIII ascended the throne. However, Edward's controversial romance with an American divorcee led to his abdication later that year. Elizabeth's father became King George VI, and she was suddenly thrust into the role of heir presumptive at just 10 years old. The outbreak of World War II was a defining moment for Elizabeth. At just 14, she made her first public address on the BBC's Children's Hour, comforting children displaced by the war. In 1945, she joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service and trained as a driver and mechanic. This showcased her commitment to serving her country, even in times of danger. She became the first female member of the royal family to serve in the armed forces. Elizabeth married Philip Mountbatten, a distant cousin, and a Greek and Danish prince. The couple had 4 children: Charles, Anne, Andrew, and Edward. In 1952, King George VI died unexpectedly, making Elizabeth the Queen at just 25 years old. Her coronation was a historic event broadcast worldwide, symbolising a new era of monarchy in the age of television. She ascended the throne at a time when the British Empire was transitioning into the Commonwealth. She witnessed the independence of numerous colonies, including India and several African nations, and worked to redefine the monarchy's role in a changing world. Her reign was marked by a commitment to modernisation and accessibility. She embraced technology, sending her first email in 1976 and launching a royal website in 1997. Her reign was not without difficulties. The Suez Canal crisis in 1956, when Britain, France, and Israel invaded Egypt. The military debacle and political fallout exposed Britain's waning power on the global stage. The divorces of 3 of her children, and the Epstein link surrounding Prince Andrew in later years. And her initial silence on the death of Princess Diana was interpreted by the public as a lack of compassion. She died in 2022. Her passing marked the end of an era. Her legacy is profound, as Britain's longest reigning monarch provided stability during a century of change.